My child, hear this truth: you are not here by accident. Your life is not the result of coincidence or blind chance. This very moment was prepared for you. There is purpose in your existence, and a greater plan is being woven around your story. Even if your eyes cannot yet see, everything unfolds with precision. Long before your birth, a decree was spoken over you, and your journey is connected to it in ways you do not yet understand. Pause, beloved one, and recognize the weight of this moment. Do not treat these words as ordinary or fleeting. Reflect and pay attention, for something extraordinary is drawing near to you, something that brings peace where anxiety has lived, calm where storms have raged, and clarity where confusion once clouded your steps. I know the battle you face against voices of criticism. I know the echoes that say you are not enough, that your efforts are wasted, that your dreams are too fragile. But today, I silence those voices. I bring rest to the doubt within you. I replace the harsh words that wounded your soul with whispers of healing. Every hidden burden pressing on your heart, every unseen weight upon your home, I lift from you now. Heaven does not simply watch from afar, it moves on your behalf. This is not distant sympathy, but power at work. My hand is reaching into your circumstances, shifting the very ground beneath your feet. So I say, receive this truth, not as a ritual or formality, but as living guidance meant to anchor your soul. Hold it close and share it with those who hunger for light and clarity. This is no ordinary instruction, it is a sacred call. You have learned to walk carefully, haven't you? Life has taught you to measure every word, guard your emotions, and smile while hiding your pain. You have given strength to others while your own slipped away unnoticed. You have carried responsibilities, cared for others, held everything together, even as your spirit quietly grew weary. But I have seen it all. I noticed what you tried to hide. I heard the prayers you whispered in the dark, even when you wondered if anyone was listening. I felt the heaviness you carried when no one else knew. And today, I step into your weariness with authority. This is the end of what seemed too heavy to bear. The weight upon your soul is being broken. I am changing your course. What stood against you will become the very ground that lifts you higher. The obstacles that blocked your way will turn into stepping stones. The sickness that tried to weaken your body will not take your spirit. The division that threatened your family will not destroy the love I planted. I release peace that steadies, healing that restores, wisdom that guides, and strength that endures. And know this, the change has already begun. Even as you read these words, the shift is unfolding. Look back, my child, and see how much you have endured. There were nights you thought you would not see the morning, yet you did. Days when everything inside you wanted to give up, yet you pressed on. That was not by your strength alone, it was my hand sustaining you. You thought you survived by habit, but I carried you with grace. And now, I led you into a season not of survival, but of renewal. I know the names you have lifted in prayer, the ones you have carried daily before me. I know the ones you long to see safe, the family members you wish to see restored, the friends you quietly pray for. You have carried their burdens as if they were your own. And I want you to know, none of them has escaped my sight. Every name is in my hands, every face before my eyes. Even when it seems that nothing changes, I am already at work. Even when things appear to get worse, my plan moves with precision. What looks like confusion is actually being shaped to reveal my glory. I am not a distant observer of your struggles, I am the source of your victory. When I decide to act, transformation takes place. No opposition can prevent it, no hidden bitterness can block it, no unseen resistance can undo it. Right now, my hand is reaching into the very places you thought were beyond hope. My spirit is moving within your home. You will notice the signs, shifts in attitudes, unexpected doors opening, messages arriving at the right time. These are not accidents, they are confirmations that I fulfill every promise I made to you. Do not be distracted by what surrounds you. Many who seemed like companions were never meant to stay. They came only to divert you, to cloud your vision, to weaken your faith. Their advice sounded gentle but carried harm. But now I sharpen your discernment. You will clearly see who walks in truth by your side and who seeks only their own gain. I will make your path plain. What felt tangled will be straightened. The removal of what drains you may sting at first, but it will lead to strength. I will cut off what keeps you trapped in cycles outside my plan, and in its place, I will bring people who draw you closer to my purpose, who lift your spirit, who remind you of who you are in me. What is false will lose its hold, what is true will remain. The season of uncertainty is coming to an end. You have given much, your time, your love, your strength, often receiving little in return. You brought order to others while your own soul remained in pieces. But I restore what was broken. I return what was lost. And I do it openly, so even those who doubted will witness what I am doing in you. My child, know this, I repay what was stolen, not because of human fairness but because of my eternal promise. When I give, no one can stop it. Even when bad news comes, even when words weigh heavily on your heart, I remain faithful. My presence does not withdraw when darkness grows. I do not abandon you when battles intensify. I am beside you in every tear, in every conversation about your future, in every long night when you sought peace. I saw you endure when others thought you would fall. Now I honor your devotion with what no human hand could provide. I pour peace where fear once ruled, breathe hope where despair tried to settle, and establish stability where everything felt uncertain. Do not underestimate what is happening. This is the unfolding of my promise, and everything I begin, I always complete. My beloved child, I know the deepest desires of your heart. I know the ones you lift in prayer when no one is watching. I know the family members you mention with trembling lips, pleading for protection, deliverance, and renewal. I know the wanderer you carry in your spirit, the one who seems far from the truth. I know the relative drifting away from faith, and the friend whose hope appears nearly gone. Every name you have brought before me is engraved in my heart. Every tear you shed for someone has been kept in my hands. None of them are beyond my reach. Even when nothing seems to improve, when circumstances appear to fall apart, I remain present. What looks like decline to human eyes is often the soil where I reveal my glory. What appears to be disorder is the canvas on which I display my majesty. Do not mistake my silence for absence, nor waiting for abandonment. I am closer than you think, working in ways you cannot yet see. I do not merely observe your struggles, I am the very source of the new beginning you long for. I am not passive or distant. I am the one who breaks chains, who shifts seasons, who opens paths where no way seems possible. And when I decide that transformation will come, no opposition, no bitterness, no hidden resistance, no dark power can stop it. Right now, I am touching areas of your life you thought were lost forever. I am breathing life into situations you believed had no solution. My fresh presence is entering your home. You will feel it in the atmosphere, see it in transformed attitudes, in softened words, in unexpected doors that open. None of this is coincidence, these are signs that my promises are awakening in your life. But I must warn you, not every voice that spoke to you was meant to help. Some appeared as friends but were distractions. Others gave advice that sounded wise but drew you away from my truth. Some disguised themselves in kindness but planted confusion. Today I open your eyes wider and give you clear discernment. You will know who should walk with you and who has been pulling you off course. The path will be revealed, but the removal of what drained you may feel painful at first. There will be partings and pruning, but do not fear this, it is necessary. I am removing what weakens your spirit and replacing it with holy relationships that bring you closer to me, lift you up, and remind you of your true calling. What is false will lose its grip, and what is genuine will rise. The fog of uncertainty is lifting, and a season of clarity and harmony is dawning. You poured yourself out for others with time, love, patience, and sacrifice, yet often received indifference and coldness. While sustaining others, your own soul was breaking. But I am the God who restores, and I will not do this quietly, but openly. Those who doubted you will see what I am doing. This is a time of restoration. What was denied, stolen, or withheld will be returned. Not because you earned it by human standards, but because I am faithful to my eternal promises. When I open my hand to bless, no one can close it. When I decree increase, no one can stop it. Even when news is heavy, when reports bring discouragement, I remain unshaken. My presence does not fade with time. I am with you through sleepless nights, hidden tears, and unspoken words. I saw your faithfulness when surrender seemed easier. Now I honor your endurance with gifts no man could give. I replace fear with peace, despair with hope, instability with a firm foundation. Do not underestimate what I am doing. What I began in you will not end silently, it will be proclaimed with glory. The resistance you faced was not only human, unseen forces rose to hinder you. But today I break those cycles. No longer will sudden troubles throw you off course. Your mind will rest in peace, your emotions will be steady, and what once shook you will lose its power. In the coming days, you will notice the change. Where you once hesitated, you will move forward with courage. Where you once feared, you will now stand in calm assurance. This is true freedom, lasting, not temporary. It is transformation, not only in circumstances but in your being. I place a shield around you, untangle the knots that exhausted you, and plant new roots of stability in your soul. And this is not because your prayers were the loudest, but because your quiet persistence reached me like a sweet fragrance. I saw your hidden sacrifices, your unseen kindness, your faith in the midst of pain. None of it was wasted. Today I bring to light what you sowed in silence. My restoration is not small, it is honor where there was shame, respect where there was disregard, and fulfillment of promises. Those who doubted you will see my work, and they will be silenced not by your defense, but by my action. I am the one who vindicates, the one who restores. Stay near me, child. Do not let distractions pull you away. Greater revelations are still coming. You carried burdens that would have crushed others, yet you endured. You sustained your home when your own heart longed for rest. You gave strength while running on empty. For this I give you not just encouragement, but new vitality. This strength will not come from your body but from my spirit. It will give you courage to walk paths you once feared, endurance to embrace blessings you thought unreachable. And when people see the change, you will not say, I did this, but God did this for me. And that testimony will carry power. My beloved, I saw every tear, every silent burden, every hidden struggle. Nothing escaped me. Because of your hidden faithfulness, I now pour into you a new life force. It is not measured by human strength, but is unshakable, steady, and endless. I fill you with clarity, wisdom, and courage. When I decree blessing, creation itself aligns with my will. The very atmosphere shifts when I speak life over you. I know every hidden pain of your past, every pattern repeated through generations, every silent sorrow carried for years. And now I reach to the root of it all. I am breaking cycles you once thought unbreakable. I am undoing sorrows that seemed permanent. I am healing wounds passed down silently from generation to generation. The favor I release is not superficial, it goes beyond outward circumstances. It touches your innermost being, restores what was broken for decades, and mends what was fractured even before you were born. When I bring restoration, nothing can stop it. Lift your eyes and see with new vision. Do not view your situation through old fears. I am preparing you not only to receive blessings but to hold them with wisdom. Nothing meant for you will slip through your hands. I do not give gifts prematurely, I deliver them complete and in perfect timing. And when they arrive, you will know beyond any doubt that they came from me. Hear me clearly, not one promise I have made will go unfulfilled. Prepare yourself, for what is coming is greater than all you have asked for. You prayed for your household, and today my answer is not partial but full. Nothing in your home will remain untouched by my presence. I am restoring relationships broken by harsh words, misunderstandings, and outside pressures. This reconciliation will not come through arguments or human effort but through the signs I provide. Watch for subtle shifts, gentle actions, softened words, unexpected kindness, these are markers of renewal. Accept them as confirmation that healing has begun. Your home will not crumble, it will be rebuilt into a place of refuge and renewal. I will dwell among you. I saw how you remained steadfast when needs arose before provision appeared. You clung to hope when resources ran thin. This trust is not forgotten. I honor faith that is rooted in conviction, not feelings. And this steadfast faith has unlocked a new season for you, child. What was withheld is now being released. What seemed delayed is now in motion. Streams of favor flow where there was dryness, graces overflow beyond expectation, and even those who stopped believing in your progress will be astonished at what unfolds. I lift you from places where your worth was diminished. I reverse situations where your value was overlooked. When I restore, I do so completely. No human can undo what I establish. This is your moment of recognition. You will no longer be hidden. For too long, you carried burdens so familiar they became routine. You adapted to weights that were never yours to bear. But I did not create you to live bowed under heaviness. Today I release you. This freedom is real, not symbolic. I cut invisible ties, break silent agreements, and remove responsibilities that were not yours. You will breathe easier, rest more deeply, and feel the weight lifting from your soul. My favor is not merely physical or material, it transforms every layer of your being. At this very moment, I touch places within you no human could reach, healing painful memories, soothing old wounds, and restoring your inner world quietly yet powerfully. You will notice the difference. Your words will flow with ease, your responses will carry peace, and your daily life will reflect freedom. This is not human effort, this is my spirit alive within you. Others may not understand the change, but you will, for you have attuned your ear to my voice. Because of this attentiveness, I now reveal deeper truths, greater peace, and stronger direction. Remember, many did not grasp your journey. They judged your decisions without knowing your heart and distorted your story with false words. But I stand with you now, openly and undeniably. I will lift you where others tried to silence you, not for display but for balance, not for pride but to reveal truth. The transformation I bring will answer every false word spoken against you. The honor I give will silence every doubt, not for your ego but so all may see my unwavering care. For those who remain faithful, this is your time to step into identity, purpose, and truth. You will not be defined by harsh words or distorted stories but by what I accomplish through you. Even now, I touch parts of your being not yet showing outward signs. I renew what is hidden and strengthen what is unseen. Do not underestimate this quiet work, though it begins inwardly, it will soon be visible to all. I am repairing cells, balancing rhythms, restoring inner systems, and renewing vitality in ways beyond human understanding. Relief will replace unease, strength will replace weakness, life will replace depletion. This inner renewal is already happening. In the days ahead, you will recognize it fully. Watch for subtle confirmations, ease in your body, calm in your mind, confidence in your steps. My support for you is greater than you expect and flows from the steadfastness you displayed even with little. I saw you give when you had little, extend kindness without certainty of return. Because of this, I now entrust you with more, not for luxury but for greater impact. With this increase, you will touch other lives. What I release is not just for your comfort but to expand your reach. I give understanding, meaningful connections, timely opportunities, and abundant resources. When these arrive suddenly, know it is not coincidence but the unfolding of my long-established plan. I refresh you with honor and crown you with abundance. I saw when you held your tongue to keep peace, smiled through inner pain, and carried others' burdens while hiding your own. This quiet faithfulness has not been overlooked. Now comes the refreshing. Like rain on dry soil, my spirit revives your inner being. What was weary will flourish, what was barren will blossom. This renewal is not fleeting, it is lasting, rooted in my purpose. What I establish cannot be undone, and what I decree cannot be reversed. This message found you because it is your time. The season of endless trials is ending, and the dawn of fulfillment has come. This word is for you.